Today we've got changes in AARP gift cards, a little update from Celebrity. We're going to talk about updates on the Caribbean Princess, the Enchanted Princess, a lot that we need to think about so that we can be a little more well prepared to travel, as well as just lots of other updates. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today is Tuesday. It is August 1st of 2023, so happy August to everyone. I would like to start off by inviting you to all please subscribe. We need to have you here with us and we really appreciate your support. Also, if you learn anything here and appreciate my updates, would you please give this video a thumbs up as well, because it really does help us out. When you're subscribing, if you hit that little bell next to it, you will get a notification every time we put up a video or go live so that you can join us. There's a lot to learn here, a lot to share, and a lot of fun. So thank you very much. First of all, the big news today really is a couple of things. First of all, AARP. If you are not familiar, if you are a member of AARP, you can buy Princess gift cards at a discount. Historically, it's been 10%. So basically, you could buy a $100 gift card for $90. Then you take that $100 gift card and use it to pay for when you're paying for your cruise, when you're paying for your excursions, however you want, but it would save you 10%. That has changed today, and now it is an 8% discount, which is much better than nothing. It's free money, really. And so I just wanted to make you all aware of that. Gordon and I have not joined AARP yet and done that, and we need to do it. So that's on our list of things for us to do, is get that done and start using that every time. We pay for so much with Princess. We definitely should be saving some money with it. So wanted to bring you all up to date on that. Also, with Celebrity, yesterday I let you know that it seems like starting August 15th, Celebrity is taking away Butlers from their Sky Suites. Well, everyone's been talking about it so much. Another update has shown that maybe they are just renaming it the Retreat Team. And so I don't know if you will have the same person as you would your butler the whole time, or if they are just, you're going to request what you need and then someone will immediately take care of it for you. I am really excited to hear. So any of you who have a Sky Suite booked August 15th or later, please let us know how it goes, as well as anyone else in a suite if there are any other changes with that. We look forward to hearing. A really big deal today. Today is August 1st. This is the day that Princess's program goes into effect, that if you don't have your medallion shipped to your home, either because you don't pay for that $10 per stateroom fee to do it, or if you live out of the United States and it's not an option for you, you are going to be blue laned, even if you would have been green laned otherwise. So those of you who are boarding these cruises that are starting, please let us know what that looks like. We hear of these announcements, but we don't really know how it's going to work until we see it in action. I am so hopeful that in the blue line, that blue lane, they have a separate line for people that just need to pick up their medallion, but I don't know how they're going to do this. That I think would be appropriate because it'll really help the wait times. But let us know what that looks like. I'm counting on you all for that. And I'll let you know what it looks like when we go the middle of September out of New York. Because I think also, when we look at embarkation times, it really is different all over the world. Even around the United States, it's really different because you have these ports that handle things different. So I'll let you know what it's like out of New York. It looks like we're sailing out of Brooklyn, so I'll let you know. The next thing that goes into effect here tomorrow is August 2nd, and that's the first day that the new changes that Princess has announced with these new charges go into effect. All right, so let us know how it's going for everyone, what you decide to do, and how it works out. I am so excited to hear if with these new changes and new charges, if it cuts down the wait times to have food and beverages delivered to you with the app or with traditional room service calling on the phone. So let us know about that as well. I'm definitely going to try it out on the Emerald Princess middle of September, and I'll let you know how it's going by then. Also, in addition to that, just a quick reminder, I am getting so many emails. If you booked your Plus or your Premier package, before December 14th of 2022, you have to pay the difference between the pricing then and the pricing now if you want these new charges covered. If you don't want to pay $14.99 to activate your app to be able to order food and beverages to you wherever you are on the ship, if you don't want to pay $5 for your room service if you use the phone every time, you're going to have to pay that additional charge. Okay, that's just the cutoff. That's how Princess has decided to do this. I think they should have grandfathered all those people in, because when they booked their cruise, room service was free and the app activation was free. But I'm not in charge, so there you go. But be really aware of that. I want to also remind everyone that I did a video that really I kind of broke down for you things to think about when you're trying to decide if you should get the Plus or Premier package. I'm going to have Gordon link it at the end of this video, because I think that maybe a lot of you missed that, and it will really help you when you're trying to decide how much you want to spend and which package, if any package, is best for you. Now, another really big deal with these changes that Princess announced and these new charges and everything, and hats off to Cruising for One. I was looking at the Princess prices and was wondering about it, and then he mentioned it as well, which I really appreciate. So Cruising for One, he has got a blog, so Google it, subscribe. He does an excellent job, and he also has a YouTube channel also called Cruising for One that he's trying to get off the ground, so show him some support there too. All right, that's what we do for each other here. So anyway, when you go to the Princess website and you look at the information about Princess prizes, it says, let's see, I've got it right here. Princess Cruise Lines Ltd. Princess Prizes Door Panel Game, February 20th of 2023 through January 31st of 2023. And it lists all July 31st of 2023. And it lists all of the terms and conditions that go with that. I have been wondering if they would update it today. So since it's August 1st, I checked just before I did this video, and they have not updated it. So I am wondering if they are discontinuing Princess Prizes, if they're going to tweak it and reintroduce it, what's going on. So those of you who are on a ship, would you let us know if it is still working? And if you don't do Princess Prizes, no problem. But if you're sitting at dinner with someone or talking to people, ask them if they perhaps do and if it's still working, as well as if you embark on a cruise soon. Let us know if it's still an option to do Princess Prizes. All right. I appreciate that very much. The next thing that I wanted to let you know is some updates from the Caribbean Princess and the Enchanted Princess. So we've got Let's Go family members on the Caribbean Princess, and they are sailing a New England cruise right now. They were in Bar Harbor, Maine on Sunday, and a tender broke down. And it happened to break down right in the area where everyone would be disembarking for tenders. So it made it so that no more tenders were able to come from the ship and disembark passengers in Bar Harbor. So our Let's Go family members who shared this with us were fortunate enough to already be off the ship. So they were able to do their tour, walk around the town, do what they had planned. But all of the passengers who were still on the ship and waiting to get on a tender to get off were not able to disembark. So that is so disappointing. It's really disappointing. So they said that the captain came on the loudspeaker, apologized profusely. Everyone on board the ship got a $50 refundable onboard credit. That means that if you don't spend it, that Princess will email you a check for that when you get home. But they were not, a whole lot of people missed their day in Bar Harbor. And I've been thinking about Bar Harbor an awful lot, and it's sad they missed that, because truly the day, it's just around the corner that cruise ships with more than 1,000 passengers are not going to be able to go there. So if you really want to go to Bar Harbor, look for an itinerary that has Bar Harbor on it this fall. I think it's going to be your best shot to get there, or else take a smaller ship another time. So, which is also a lovely idea. Now, that's the update from the Caribbean Princess. And then we've got our Let's Go family member, Marie. She is on the Enchanted Princess right now. And they said that they got off there in Seville, and they had booked their shore excursion through a company called Shore Excursions Group. Now, Shore Excursions Group, Gary Bembridge highly recommends them, and I do. We have taken excursions with them before. Shore Excursions Group is the company that if you go to my website and you book an excursion that way, I get a tiny commission. So I really appreciate that. I'll have Gordon put the link down below. But at the same time, there they are. So it comes highly recommended. Excellent company. But they get off the ship. They're waiting for their tour guide to pick them up, and no one is coming. In the process of waiting there, they find 10 other people who are waiting for that same tour. No one is showing up. So they call the Shore Excursion Group and say, our tour guide's not picking us up. What's going on? And turns out they can't get a hold of the tour guide either. So of course, the Shore Excursion Group said, we will initiate your refund right away, which is great, but that doesn't salvage, your day in a port. And so one of the things that we need to have in the back of our mind is what to do if our plans fall through. Now, I think that what they did is really good. They ended up picking up the hop-on, hop-off bus so that they could get to see the city there and everything with it. And then they also were able to figure out a few things that they were able to go visit on their own. So they had a nice day, but like she said, it's a good excuse to be able to go there again. So when I think about this, I was thinking, what could we do to try to be more well prepared or help this not happen? There's really no way to make that not happen. You book with a reputable company and you expect the best, and I think that's the best we can do. Of course, you can book with the ship. Every once in a while, those are canceled as well. You usually have a heads up. You do have a heads up, more than just standing on the pier waiting for it. But sometimes the ship excursions don't go where you want to go, and that's why we sometimes book private excursions. So a couple of things occurred to me is before you get off, when you're getting ready to go on your trip, be aware of just some highlights that you could maybe go see on your own in the place that you're visiting. If it's even an option, how to walk into town, if there's a hop-on, hop-off bus there. I do notice that there are hop-on, hop-off buses in so many places now, all over. It used to be just, in the larger cities here and there, but there are hop-on, hop-off buses everywhere, and they are a really good option. So just kind of have in your mind some things. Another thing I'm going to start doing a better job with is, like, if I have my Rick Steves book, I love those, and some of the others Frommer's are really good. Take pictures that are helpful for the pages for the places that you're going to be visiting. Then you don't have to lug the book with you all day long, but you can just look in the photos on your phone and see the information if you need it, okay? So that's a thing that I had thought of. The other thing I wanted to let you know about is yesterday I talked to you about the fact that over on the Princess website, they are showing smaller glasses now for your for the premium desserts to be in. We're used to those taller ice cream kind of glasses, and that's what they just had on the Island Princess. We are still hearing about that from other people. But our Let's Go family member, Marie, also, she's on the Enchanted, sent the update showing that they are still serving the premium desserts in those tall glasses. And on the Enchanted Princess, they have a gelateria which sells gelato. Because they have that in your premium desserts, you're going to get to have gelato. So she said she was able to get 2 scoops of gelato in the dessert and that it was yummy. So I really appreciate her taking a minute to do that research for us. And it's also a good reminder that if you are on a ship that has the gelateria, you're going to get that gelato. But if not, you're going to just get ice cream in your premium desserts. Wanted to let you know. So we'll all be keeping our eye out and seeing when those smaller glasses come out and how that works. I appreciate everyone sharing their updates. If you are on a cruise right now or have recently gotten off a cruise, I don't care which cruise line it is. We would really like to hear how it went, what you enjoyed, and everything about it. So please send me an email if you wouldn't mind, or put it in the comments. And I look forward to hearing from you all in the comments about what you do to prepare to visit the ports that you go to, because I think that will really help all of us, as well as your experience as these new changes roll out. So thank you all very much for sticking here with me. It's such a pleasure to be with you. I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.